Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Wednesday, March 28, 2018. Precipitation over the past 14 days has certainly favored northern and western portions of the Great Basin, with some pretty good precipitation amounts last week, especially over western Nevada and even up into northern eastern Nevada and clipping into southern and eastern Idaho. Snow conditions are shown here with the past 72 hours worth of new snow on the left. This is mainly highlighting the remnants of the storm that moved through last week and into the weekend. The image on the right shows the current snow water equivalent, with Utah and Nevada coming in around 60% of normal, and locations over Idaho and western Wyoming are closer to normal, with western Wyoming coming in even above normal for the time of year. This morning's satellite imagery shows a large area of high pressure building off the west coast. This is going to contribute to an increase in temperatures and sunny skies over the next few days. There is some lingering cloud cover over northern portions of the Great Basin this morning, but by this afternoon, most of that moisture and cloud cover should have moved off to the east, with generally sunny skies region-wide. We could see some higher wind speeds, especially at the higher elevations today as well. This is leading to pretty good ventilation rates. Again, showing those transport winds on the left are fairly high out of the northwest, especially over portions of southern Idaho and into central and eastern Utah. Mixing heights are also pretty good region-wide. By Thursday, those winds will die down just a bit, and we'll continue to see warmer temperatures as the high pressure remains the dominant feature off the west coast. Ventilation rates will remain pretty good. Again, winds dying down by Thursday with continued high mixing heights. More of the same is expected on Friday with continued generally warm conditions and good ventilation rates. Transport winds are pretty low across Utah and Nevada and slightly higher over central and eastern Idaho and western Wyoming, and continued high mixing heights. The clearing index for the next few days is pretty favorable for burning conditions across Utah. Very little precipitation is expected over the next 3 days, with really just the area of far northern Idaho and western Wyoming expected to see some small amounts of precipitation. Going into the weekend, continued warm and dry conditions are expected over Utah and Nevada. However, over Idaho, there is a little shortwave feature that may move through and bring an increase in cloud cover and possibly some precipitation there. Ventilation rates remain high. More of the same is expected on Sunday, with mild and sunny conditions over the southern Great Basin and maybe some lingering cloud cover and light precipitation possible over the central Idaho mountains. Burning conditions remain favorable. This continues into the first part of next week, with continued generally dry conditions region-wide and seasonal temperatures. By Tuesday, perhaps we'll see a little more moisture moving into the far northern portions of the area. And the precipitation accumulation shown here for days 4 and 5, including Saturday through Monday of next week. And really just highlighting, again, those same areas of the central Idaho mountains and western Wyoming where we'll expect to see some light precipitation. Elsewhere across the geographic area, generally warm and dry conditions. The extended forecast from the Climate Prediction Center for April 4th through the 10th is calling for above normal temperatures over most of the geographic area, especially across the south, and above normal chances for precipitation over the northern half of the region. This concludes today's smoke dispersion briefing. Please check back on Friday for the latest update.